What's up guys, Knoxtra here, recording another video, what could be very well our last team preparation video for the summer, I suppose. Should be exciting. It's me versus Maple and the Dope Eevees. Her team, and it's actually her this time, consists of Mega Gardy, excadrill, Gladius, Suicune, whatever, entei, no Raikou because it's on my team, heracross, has the Jolteon instead, Tangrowth, Uxie, Articuno, Muck, and Mantine. Okay, so with this team, you see the excadrill there, and she could definitely run sand. You see the Tangrowth there, she could run sun. I wouldn't see it happening, but it could happen. She has Uxie for weather support, as well as Suicune and entei if she really wants to. And to be completely honest with you, I imagine Laddie gets all the weather as well. I don't really use Laddies, so I'm not too familiar, but yeah, the Laddie does get all three anyway. What am I expecting her to bring? I don't know. I prepped for everything. I tried to prep for everything. If I were to guess which 6 mons were coming, definitely Mega Gardy. I'd say excadrill puts in a fair amount of work. Could bring a scarfed excadrill. Laddie's nice for the defog or calm mind. Do I see Jolteon might not come because I've only got one Pokemon weak to electric, and I've got Gudra and Mamoswine and Raikou, so maybe she won't bring the Jolteon. Heracross is there, and Heracross is a pretty big threat. Entei, I'm sure Entei will be coming. Maybe Suicune, maybe Tangrowth, maybe Uxie if she wants to play some shenanigans. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, let's go on to my team here. I wanted to run shenanigans. Well, I didn't really want to run shenanigans. Like, not the Pokemon shenanigans, but actual shenanigans. But I don't know. I'll see what I can do in the last matchup, because if we do end up winning this match, seeing as it's a playoff match, we will be going into the finals and taking on what is easily the best team in the league, at least in my opinion. And BM, not necessarily for the player himself, not that he's a bad player by any means, but the draft is insanity, especially compared to my team. So yeah, Victory, Nero, Sonic, Snarf, Miss Maggie, and Puff the Magic Dragon, or Puff the Magic Gudra. We've got a Choice Scarf, Victini, doing Choice Scarf Victini thing. Whatever, genderless mon is scarfed with enough speed to outspeed scarfed excadrill, as well as scarfed heracross, but I mean excadrill outspeeds heracross, so he's got Volts, V-Create, Bolt Strike, U-Turn, and Trick. Now, Trick's only there because I didn't really need another move. Entei sort of walls me, but Bolt Strike does a lot. Yeah, I looked into putting Zen Headbutt on here instead of Trick, but Bolt Strike does more to the entei, so why even bother? max attack, Jolly again for the speed that I tried, and I put Spadef in there just in case it comes in handy, in case I need to switch into Gardevoir or something. I don't know. And we've got Nero, who is bold, max defense, with lefties, Calm Mind, Rest, Rain Dance, and Scald. I feel like this could put in work. I tried to design my team to help me take out the Laddie, the Suicune, the Tangrowth, and the Mantine. If I take out all 4 of those mons, Nero has a really fun time with this team. If I can set up a Calm Mind or 2 under the rain with those mons gone, I'm just going to put in so much work. And heck, even if I can't, once I get to +6, other than Mantine, who obviously is immune to Scald, I just start to put in so much work. Can live hits from the Jolteon once I start to get up with enough Spadef. So good. Okay. And we've got Sonic here. Seed Flare, Earth Power, Dazzling Gleam, and Air Slash. AV, you'll see most of his threats are special. I'm especially afraid of the Articuno. He's got heracross, entei, and excadrill, which are physical threats, and pretty much everything else is a special threat. So, because Nero can pretty much take on those 3 mons, heracross not as much, but definitely excadrill and entei if it needs to. I decided to focus on Spadef as opposed to physical defense for the team, and you'll notice that Hoodlum is definitely missing on the team, but I didn't think it was as useful in this battle, but yeah. So Seed Flare, Earth Power, Dazzling Gleam, Air Slash. Air Slash lets me hit the Tangrowth. Earth Power lets me hit the excadrill and the entei, and Dazzling Gleam lets me hit the Latias. What I can't hit with this moveset is like Mantine, but I'm sure it takes a lot from Seed Flare. Articuno, again, is a big problem. Hopefully Raikou can deal with the Articuno if it comes. Other than that, not much. I mean, Uxie could probably wall it somewhat, but after a couple of Seed Flares, especially with the Spadef drop, it's going down pretty fast. Okay. Oh, I guess I should go into the Eevees. Oh, well, they're fairly straightforward. 258 HP, max HP, max special attack, modest with 8 Spadef. I didn't see much of a reason for going with speed. I mean, I can't really outpace the entei, ever. I could run speed to outspeed non-invested Latias, but I just didn't see much of a point. I'd rather have the bulk. Okay, so Snarf. Unfortunately, we are running Raikou for the first time. So Rash with 252 speed lets me outpace the Mega Gardy, as well as a handful of other things. Entei, excadrill, anything below base 100 basically, or base 100. 208 special attack, which allows me to hit the excadrill with a Shadow Wall, and then kill it with an Aura Sphere next turn. Now, I didn't want to run a choice item obviously because of the excadrill, as well as the Jolteon, so AV seemed like a good item, especially because it can handle the Jolteon really well, takes hits from Articuno pretty well, Mantine as well. I feel like this Raikou can put in a lot of work, depending on what he brings. Definitely puts in a lot of work. Like, let's say I bring this in against the Gardevoir. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball regardless. No, that's a bad example. Let's say I switch in against the Articuno or the Mantine, and I decide to go for the Shadow Ball, predicting, I don't know, Latias, and he goes into Excadrill. He'll let me 2-hit KO the Excadrill. Even Shadow Ball onto Tangrowth wouldn't be too bad. And Jolteon's the other switch in, so I really think this Raikou is going to be good for us. Okay, then we got Miss Maggie. I couldn't let one of my mons not have a debut in the league, so there was no question about it. I was going to bring Miss Maggie. I decided to try with this set. what this set lets me do is outspeed base 100s, similar to Raikou. So yeah, the only things that outspeed me are Scarfs and Timid Latias. Basically, set up a nasty plot, have the focus action attack. If they switch, then great. Go for a second nasty plot. Go for Shadow Ball, Power Gem, Mystical Fire, whichever is the best. Obviously, Shadow Ball hits everything on his team neutrally. His only ones that really want to take the Shadow Ball would be something like an excadrill, maybe, if it's AV bulky. So Mystical Fire's there. Suicune, but I don't have a way to hit the Suicune. But I do have Sonic and Raikou there, so that should be fun. The Entei's there, Power Gem, Tangrowth, Mystical Fire again, Articuno, both of my coverage moves hit. Muck's a little scary, especially with the Shadow Sneak. That's gonna have to be something I watch out for, but it's not that scary, I don't think. Just switch into Sonic, well, probably not switch into Sonic, but I don't know, Shadow Ball, let him kill me, and then go into Sonic and Earth Power or something. Okay, then we've got Puff the Magic Goodra, Outrage, EQ, Iron Tail, Dragon Tail. Yeah, so I always forget to mention the Eevees, but it's pretty straightforward. Speed for what I said, special attack max, and special defense just to dump it in a useful stat. Yeah, so Puff, physically offensive AV set, max HP. I mean, really, what am I going to do with Goodra other than make it an AV set? I could run Scarfed, and I might end up running Scarfed. Not in this battle, obviously, but I might run Scarfed eventually. Specs, Banded, maybe, but it's just too good of a wall, or a tank, I suppose. Iron Tail is obviously there. It's similar to in week 1, if you remember. We fought against, what was it we fought against? Floridas, I think? Yeah. So we want to bring Iron Tail for that. It's the same thing. EQ's there for the excadrill, and entei, I guess, and jolteon, I guess. And even Muck, actually. That's actually really useful. But yeah, Dragon Tail prevents things from setting up on me, and Outrage is just really powerful stab. Salmon against the Latias goes for the Draco, and I'm like, you really think I'm gonna die to a Draco? I Outrage and bye bye. But yeah, I guess that's basically my team. With any luck, these 6 easily might, well, I think for sure these 5, not Miss Maggie obviously because it's her debut, but these 5 are easily probably the ones that I brought the most times because they're really good Pokemon. Like, Mega Swines came quite a bit as well. Scrafty proved to be extremely useful. Cincino came in super clutch that one time. Oh my god. That was so good. But, yeah. These 5 Mons and Scrafty, I'd say, really hold the team together. Mamoswine puts in work too. Obviously, Cincino's there as well. But those 6 Mons are really the core of our team, and they deserve something special. Maybe I'll do like a showdown live with those 6 Mons. If I end up losing like this week, I'll build a team with those 6 Mons and we'll see what we can do. But yeah, so this has been the team builder. This has been Knoxtra. See you guys later. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah. Bye.